Are some of our political leaders cutting their nose to spite the country's face? And in domestic political battles, are we letting Pakistan off the hook? Joining me on the special broadcast, Lieutenant General Atta Hasnain, former Kashmir Corps Commander. Sushant Sareen is a senior fellow at the Observer Research Foundation. Both keep a hawk eye on Jammu and Kashmir and, of course, activities across the border. Rashid Kidwai is a very well-respected political analyst and has covered the Congress party for decades. Rashid Kidwai, are these random statements? First Channi, then Waring, and now Mahinder Pratap Singh? Or is there a pattern? And what's the thinking in the Congress if Pulwama and Balakot were the reasons why the Congress lost in 2019? Why is it being raked in 2024, sir?
I think, first of all, these remarks are quite uncalled for and unfortunate. And of course, facts are a casualty here. But I don't see there is a design or there is a purpose on the part of officially the Congress party or Team Rahul Gandhi to be doing it. In Congress, actually, there is nobody is in command. Supposedly, Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge is a Congress president, but the political leadership is with Rahul Gandhi. And Rahul Gandhi and for the better Sonia Gandhi, Priyanka Gandhi, they think it is not their job to, discipline or tame people. We saw this similar thing had happened in case of Sam Pitroda. Earlier, when he had made a remark which was detrimental to Congress interests, he was warned, but he was let off. Second time also, he was not sacked, he was asked to step down, resign.
But this is something very serious. This is playing with the country's security. This is something that involves Jammu and Kashmir, Pakistan state-sponsored terror and our security forces. Sushant Sareen, does this end up being a case of cutting your nose to spite your face? Is that what Congress leaders are doing here?
Yeah, quite clearly, where I disagree with my friend Rashid is, this has become a kind of a culture in the Congress party, unfortunately, and one never expected that Congress party, which was the party of natural governance in India until some time back, which was the party which was seen as the political force which would keep India together, is now seen as a political force whose members very openly side with terrorists. It's unfortunate. I never thought we would see a day like this. But look at them. There are 3 points, Gaurav, out here. One, the caliber of politicians. Look at this guy who's standing from Faridabad, some lowlife. What is he saying? Has he even bothered to read what happened at the time of Pulwama? Inclement weather, convoys were gathering out there, and because there was logistical problems, you could not carry out flights, partly because of weather reasons and partly because of other reasons. So you had to send a convoy by road. And are you saying that in the valley is so unsafe that Indian soldiery cannot travel on roads? Is that his point? Is this man, if he was to become an MP, can you trust national security with him? That's the first point. The second point is, as a political strategy, it's inexplicable where these guys are coming from, because already the BJP has arrogated to itself the platform of national security.
Okay.
That national security is safe with BJP. The Congress party, the rank and file of the Congress party, including senior leaders, I don't want to name them out here, seem to be handing over national security on a platter to the BJP. And finally, on the whole issue of national security in itself, apart from the rough and tumble of domestic politics, what are you trying to convey? Tomorrow the Pakistanis will say, but look, it is your candidates, your politicians who are saying this. So you are throwing egg on your face. And as you very correctly said, you're cutting India's nose to spite somebody's face just for your, these political battles which you are fighting.
Let me take this to General Hasnain. Let me take this to General Hasnain. Sir, is this letting Pakistan-based terrorist organizations like Jaish-e-Mohammed off the hook? Pakistan, as Sushant Sareen just said, will turn around and say, Charanjit Singh Channi is a former chief minister of a border state like Punjab. Waring is Punjab Congress chief. Mahinder Pratap Singh is Congress candidate from Faridabad. All of them are saying that these terror attacks BJP is to blame, or these are the recent attack is a stuntbazi to win elections.
See, Gaurav, first of all, thank you for including me in this very interesting debate here. Obviously, these are political times, and I can see that the Congress candidate is trying to make some kind of a political capital of raising an issue which otherwise is not alive at the moment at all. Now, having said that, obviously he has no idea about what happened. He's not even been briefed about this at all. Because at the time when it happened, remember 2019, we were heading after on the 14th of February, we were heading towards a lower level of militancy.
Yes.
Overall, the guard may not have been down as such, but militancy, terrorists, everything was at a much lower profile. And that is a time when perhaps what happened was an intelligence, a brief intelligence blip took place. And because of that, an incident happened. Now, this has been happening for the better part of 35 years. And during the Congress reign itself, for the better part of almost 25 years, this was a continuous process which happened. I happened to serve at that particular time too.
Yes.
No one took up criticism of the army because the army was fighting with its hands tied at the back, and everyone knew what is the kind of operations which the army is conducting here. So
Okay.
this was no one ever made political capital out of it. I'm surprised that people are falling for allegations such as false flags and things like that today. This is not the time to raise these issues. Kashmir is on the mend.
Unless
and we
there's a
should
bigger
not
pattern,
unnecessarily
unless
rake up
there's a
these
bigger game plan, a sinister game plan. But Rashid Kidwai, Punjab Congress chief, calls Pulwama a mystery after 4 years, and after 4 years of the National Investigation Agency filing a 13,800-page charge sheet. And they can all read this India Today magazine, the bomb maker of Pulwama, the inside story. Sir, how is it a mystery for Waring, who's the Punjab Congress chief, in 2024 when the NIA filed a charge sheet in 2020?
Gaurav, look, this is election time. Pakistan is sought to be brought in the center stage of Indian politics and electioneering. Fact of the matter is, Congress has fought three decisive battles against Pakistan and broke Pakistan into, two pieces when there were Congress prime ministers, whether it was 1948, or there was 1965, or 1971. Uh, there is no political gain for leaders of Punjab or Haryana to be making this kind of statement as part of their, political campaign,
Okay.
or for that matter, what you're referring to as a sinister design. Let me just complete one more thing. You see, this has been a part of political rhetoric, and it's very unfortunate, as I said, for these leaders to be articulating this kind of thing. See, Gaurav, the bottom line is the difference between the Indian state and government of India is sought to be blurred for political purposes. That has been going on since 2014. As a result, some politicians recklessly and thoughtlessly, I would say, attack. When they try to attack government, they end up attacking institutions that should not be attacked. So this is the long and short of it. Foolish strategy, but nothing sinister in it.